The 2022 NBA Draft had a few surprises for us Thursday night. One of those coming right off the top with the selection of Paolo Banchero first overall. Now, Banchero wasn't the favorite to be selected first by Orlando, so those who got him at that plus number, they love turning that ticket in. Our Gary Parrish calls Banchero the most impactful player of the draft class and an incredible building block for the Orlando Magic. He's already listed at plus 350 to win Rookie of the Year. He and Jabari Smith Jr. both at 350, by the way. Jabari Smith was the favorite going into the day. After that, Jaden Ivey, Chet Holmgren sitting at plus 550, Keegan Murray at plus 900, and then the Canadian, Ben Mathurin, sitting at 10 to 1. All right, let's talk about those Rookie of the Year odds with our guy, Tim Doyle. I mean, he was in the studio yesterday. Now he's back home in his parents' basement here to join us here on HQ. Tim, it's always good to see you. Let's talk about Banchero, plus 350 to start after he goes to Orlando. Are you buying those odds? You're shaking your head there.
You know, I wasn't buying him as a top 3 pick. So how can I possibly buy his odds as Rookie of the Year? Like, when you're projecting out and looking at a player where they're going to be in 2 or 3 years, because, you know, that's, you want to see like glimpses in year 1, and then you're going to see the progression as the years go on. I'm not buying it. I don't know. Like, if I was Orlando, I would have so many other options. I think, obviously, you see 6'10 and a half, see you can put the ball on the floor, you can see you can shoot. But it was certainly a roller coaster ride there at Duke, up and down, game after game. Oh, and by the way, Jeremy, he played with some pretty good players there at Duke. Check out all the Duke players that were drafted in the first round. So, you know, that also helps. There's no doubt the guy has talent, but I think he has to come a very long way. And overall, if you look at this squad right now, you see Jalen Suggs there. I was convinced it was going to be Chet Holmgren. I mean, high school with Suggs, went to the same college as Suggs. Cole Anthony's on that roster. I mean, when you look, there's the old Franz Wagner. They're bad, the Magic. So you're going to be able to play a lot. And I just think he has to figure out who he is, Banchero, as far as a basketball player. I don't really know. He can do a little bit of everything, no doubt about it. I think he's going to be in the NBA a very long time. But favorite to win Rookie of the Year? No, thank you, Jeremy.
Okay, so then Jabari Smith right there with him at that number. Are you buying in on Smith? I mean, he was the guy that we thought was going to be number 1.
Yeah, I'm excited about Jabari Smith. You know, I've been pretty hard on the Houston Rockets because their young talent is, well, let's just call them young. All right, I'm not going to say the word immature. Okay, they're immature. And I think they're finding how to dance with one another. But Kevin Porter Jr. is an amazing talent. And Jalen Green can jump like in the hoop. And that's just one of the attributes that he has. So now you bring in a Jabari Smith who could certainly shoot it from deep. The comparisons are Kevin Durant. I don't know about you, Jeremy, but when you start throwing the old KD out there, that's a pretty high praise. So this kid has a world of talent. He's got an amazing touch. He shot over 40% from 3. He's the most threes ever made by a freshman at Auburn last year. And it's coming from a guy who, you know, you just look at his body and you're like, whoa, this guy has amazing chance to grow. He's got a tremendous wingspan, great timing. Houston is just an interesting spot because the talent is there, but everybody is kind of learning their individual role. 3.5 to 1. I don't think it's terrible odds. I think that he's going to have a tremendous opportunity because Houston, like the Magic, they're bad. They're real bad, Jeremy, so he's going to get a chance to play.
Yeah, there's some of the longest odds in terms of winning the NBA title for next season. You mentioned Chet Holmgren. I mean, in all of our HQ mock drafts that we did, except for the final one, I mean, Chet Holmgren was the guy that was going first overall. So he goes second to the Thunder. His rookie odds, the worst of this top trio at plus 550. What do you think of that pricing?
Yeah, you know, I like the value there because the linchpin right now of OKC is Josh Giddey. And what's his best attribute? Passing. He makes other guys better on the floor. His basketball IQ, I believe Giddey's is going to be on the LeBron, Luka Doncic era. I'm not saying he's going to be the same player basketball IQ-wise, like a Steve Nash, like a Jason Kidd. Those guys made everybody else better around them. He's going to put Chet in a position to win. Here's where we could start with Chet winning. The outfit. The outfit and the haircut need a major upgrade. I don't know what the heck he was doing. I get that he's a teenager, but Jeremy, Send them to the guy who cuts your hair down there that won't let you dye it. Send them to your outfit guy. I'll get him a custom suit. What'd you think of the draft night outfit out of Chet?
I mean, you got to have your own style. I applaud a guy having his own style, Tim. You got to make a statement and show some personality, right? I mean, come on.
His style has a very long way to go. His style has a longer way to go than his actual game. I like the fit here because you look at OKC. I talked about Giddey, but then they have SGA, and then they have the old Lou Dort who could play both ways. I'm excited about OKC. They beat the Lakers twice. Are they going to win 40 games? No. But I like the pieces that they have around them. And when, you're one of your best players and Giddey's your most unselfish player, and that rubs off on everybody else. And I like what Presti is building here. I don't think it's going to be the old Jimmy Harden, Russell Westbrook, Kevin Durant. But I do think that this is a team that, let's just say when they play the Grizzlies in 2 years in the first round, they're going to give them a heck of a series in like that 1-8 type of game. So I'm excited about Holmgren going there. I think there's a really good fit. I think this would have been a great fit for any of these guys because of the way they move the basketball, OKC. So I'm excited about Holmgren. I'm going to take a flyer here.
Also at plus 550, Jaden Ivey, who fell to the Pistons at number 5. I mean, talk about a gift. When you look at them in comparison to each other, who's the better value play when you look at both him and Holmgren?
I think that Ivy has a bigger upside than everybody. I think that he has the potential to be a superstar. I don't think Paolo Banchero is going to be a superstar. And I don't know if Jaden Ivey is going to be, but I think he has more potential to be. You understand what I mean? Like, I think that he could actually get so much better than Banchero. But here's why I'm not going to go with Ivy here. Who's in Detroit? Cade Cunningham. The guy's pretty good, and he controls the basketball a lot. So they're going to be figuring out how to dance with one another on the floor when it's your time to go, when it's my time to go. But, the comparisons that I made to Ivy was John Morant. And, interesting with these two guys, I think the Pistons are a playoff team next year. I repeat, the Pistons are a playoff team next year, okay? If healthy. You got to put the parentheses out there and put if healthy. Because I think Cade Cunningham is an MVP type level player. I think we did not see that last year. Why? He didn't play in the preseason. I don't care who you are. You play 1 year of college, no preseason NBA, and they just throw you out there. There was a stretch last year, and I know this isn't wins and losses, okay? But it's the spread, and Vegas is pretty smart. The Pistons went 21-2 ATS against the spread. So you were plus, 19 bets, pretty easy math to figure out if you were betting the Pistons. That to me, shows me that they have some chemistry, and they're okay with saying goodbye to Jeremy Grant, who averages nearly 20 points a game because Cade Cunningham is that big of a superstar. Saying all of that, excited about the Pistons, just not sure how much Ivy's going to touch the ball. But if they're going to win, it kind of gets back to the Evan Mobley factor. You get him back into the playoffs like he did with the Cavaliers. He's going to get a lot of love. So you want to play Jaden Ivey? I get it.
Tim, Canadian Ben Mathurin, 10-1, goes 6 to the Pacers. Now, I'm always cheering on the Canadians, but should I be betting on him?
I think that he's my sleeper pick. I think this is Bradley Beal 2.0. He's 6'6", gave you 18 points a game. More importantly, almost 6 rebounds. Can guard multiple positions. And I will say this, all right? And I'm not just saying this because the Canadian national anthem blows away the United States of America. I think that we should pivot to another song, maybe God Bless America. I don't think that's going to be a one, but glorious and free. And now that I'm back, okay, in my mom's basement, here it is. There it is, buddy. I know you're waiting for it. There it is. Yep, I got the, yep. See you soon.
Something nobody needs to see. CBS Sports wagering analyst Tim Doyle breaking down the Rookie of the Year race, which has now begun. We're less than 24 hours after the NBA draft, and the Rookie of the Year race is on. Paolo Banchero is the favorite alongside Jabari Smith, or plus 350. Tim doesn't necessarily like those odds for Banchero. He thinks they're a little bit too high. Jaden Ivey, lots of growth potential there, plus 550. And he likes Ben Mathurin at plus 1,000. Be the sleeper Rookie of the Year.
Do you want a sports network that delivers everything that matters about the game? The highlights, the picks, the instant analysis, no yelling, no fake debates, no politics. Hit the subscribe button and never miss a moment.